tired. This is after 8 hours of work and trying to fight nodding off, really. Hi guys, it's Ginger. I am here with a music review. This time we're going to do the Cheap Trick, the new Cheap Trick album, Bang Zoom Crazy. Hello. By the way, I won't, breeze over the fact that there were no videos last week. Sorry about that. Those of you who have been here on my channel for a while probably know the backstory, that in 2014 the doctors found 2 brain lesions on my brain, and so it's been over a week ago, so almost about a week and a half ago, I went to get a second opinion. I went into Houston to get a second opinion, so that's where I was. There's been a lot of doctor's appointments lately. There's going to be a lot of doctor's appointments over the next month. When I find out something more towards the end of May, I may get back on here and let you guys know, because anyway, I'll have it linked down below, and I'll have it in the cards. I think they're over here. That video from, it was the end of 2014. So anyway, let's move on. So this is the review of the new Cheap Trick album. I really enjoyed this album. It's really great. You know, the only Cheap Trick album that I have in my collection is their greatest hits. And it's funny because I do remember hearing a quote from one of them that said that most everybody has at least one Cheap Trick album. Something to that effect. Anyway, so this is my first album that isn't the greatest hits album. It sounded very, I don't know, it felt Beatles-esque to me. Very European sounding, if you understand what I'm saying. I really liked it though. Really liked it. But yeah, I'm trying. These are all pretty much up-tempo songs, so you're not gonna don't expect to hear The Flame or anything like that on here. There's no power ballads of any kind on here. I tell you, my favorite, I think that the second half of the album is my absolute favorite. The whole thing is great, but the second half of the album I think is my absolute favorite. There are 11 tracks on here. I did really like the first song, Heart on the Line. Loved Long Time No See Ya. Really great up-tempo song. Really great guitar. Really awesome. The in crowd all strung out. The whole thing was really great. But yeah, I got like a Beatles vibe or an early Rolling Stones vibe or something like that from them. I don't know what their influences are, or even if this was, you know, an influenced type of album. But I know when I was looking at the back of it and it said that it was produced by Julian Raymond and Cheap Trick and executive producer Scott Bruschetta, I was like, hey, yeah, they're on Big Machine Records. And I think he's the head honcho of Big Machine. Check it out if you enjoyed Cheap Trick, if you enjoy rock and roll, if you enjoyed some good old rock and roll. you'll like this. And hey, they're about to go, or I think they've already had the induction, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. But I don't think they broadcast it until later in the year. But I'm going to see them actually, let's see, it's in August. I'm seeing 2 different shows within like a week of each other. I can't remember if this one's the first one or if Hank Jr. is the first one. Anyway, it's going to be Cheap Trick, Joan Jett, Hart, all Hall of Famers. So, I'm excited. I've always wanted to see Art. I've always wanted to see Joan Jett. And bonus, I get to see Cheap Trick. Coolio. Alright, so that is everything. I have a whole mess of albums in the queue to review for you. The new Santana, the new Zakk Wylde, the new, I just brain farted. Anyway, there's a whole bunch. Oh, there's a new Gene Watson, for those of you who enjoy country music. There's a new Gene Watson album. So, keep an eye out for all those. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so that you can come back and sit for a spell and give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.